Well, hello there, everybody. And welcome to CWTV. All you CWTV heads out there. This is CWTV Nation. ECRS about to get underway with the PAC Contractors Modified Madness, baby. See what these guys got going on is right now, the Good Dane sitting on top of the board. Got about 2 minutes remaining here in qualifying. We will be underway and having some fun here shortly. Timothy Trowbridge taking Daniel, Taylor Gentry, Chris Downing. I'll put it on top of Mr. Haldane here. Not anymore, Amy. He was at one point, but no longer does he sit on top of the board. 74 going through the grass. Just about ready to get fired off here as we are done with qualifying. Taking Daniel with the top time on the board here tonight. They're going to roll into their first and only heat. We hope Weston's behind the wheel. That'll help that 53 out. Yeah. He's pumped. We're pumped. We're all ready to go. Just waiting on you, Daniel Stevens. Just waiting on you. Finally gracing us with his presence, Daniel Stevens on the track. Now let's see what these guys got going as they prepare to get underway with some heat action in this one. 8 laps coming your way to set the field correctly. And Tegan Daniel gets to sit back and watch. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. We're just about ready to fire it off and get it going here tonight from Stafford Motor Speedway. There might be some real NASCAR racing out on the track of Daytona International Speedway, or on the road course, I should say. But we got some solid oval racing here at PAC Contractors Modified Madness, just about to get underway here tonight. These guys are about to fire it off, and let's see who puts it on top of this first heat as Tim Trowbridge and the 53 of Taylor Gentry get this one started. Green flag is out, and we are going. It is official. Tim working that low side, trying to make his way around that 53 cleanly. He does get around Taylor, and he is set to push now. See if that's 74. This is his wheelhouse. He gets these short tracks. He understands these, no doubt about that. We got Dan making a move down to the low side now. Back a little farther back here. Whoa, a little spin out in front of them. Was that Chummy? It was Chummy. Chummy coming off a surgery there, so it's incredible to see that man on the track. I can't believe he's out here and getting it done. We got another spin out behind these guys. These guys are all over right now trying to get this track figured out. Pat O'Brien. I'm ready. I'm about as ready as they come. Are you ready, sir? Are you ready? Is the better question. He'll hit the line. It'll be 4 laps to go here. They'll peel him off quick. '74 Trowbridge holding steady. And 53 of Taylor Gentry looking nice though tonight. We'll see how that plays off for him. You know who else gotta sit out this one? Downing. Christopher Downing did. I can hear him right now. Oh, you see Tegan does, but you don't see me. I see it. Yeah, I hear you, Downing. I hear you. I got you, bud. 2 laps now remain as the 74 crosses that line. He is out in front of the 53. They got that 57 out ahead of him. Doesn't look like they're going to have any problem with that lap traffic. He says, yep, Wesson's at the wheel. No doubt about it. Pushing forward here. Can the old gent catch him? Final lap. Final set of turns. Daniel up there, but again, doesn't look like he's going to be an issue here in this one, as Trowbridge going to cross the line. Your heat winner here. He's got Taylor Gentry behind him. Brad Haldane in third. Dave Hunt is sitting in fourth right now. What's going on, Matt? How you doing today? Chummy coming back and pulling together a 6th place finish there. So solid run for old Chummy there. We're going to do a 12-lap consolation race just to set the field a little tighter. Why do you build me up? My Schroeder cup, Taylor, just to let me down. When Daniel lays me around. And then worst of all, you say you call baby, but then Downing never calls. Give me 1 second here because I know my buddy here, Carl. Carl. Hey, Carl. Carl. Carl, come in here real quick. Sorry for screaming in the microphone there. This man, he loves himself some Dave Hunt. Carl, how's it going? There he is. He's coming. He's coming slowly but surely. Carl, I'm over here, bud. Let's pay attention. He's watching the TV I got going on with the NASCAR race on it. Carl, what do you think Dave's going to do here? He's starting from the front. Do you think he's got to run here?
When Dave Hunt is on the track, Dave Hunt has a chance to win. No doubt about that.
Well, you got a point there, Carl. We'll see if Carl's buddy, Dave Hunt, can get this one going. Carl, you look pretty interested there in the TV. What's going on over there?
Well, the NASCAR series is back in action here tonight. So double duty when it comes to racing.
Absolutely. Hey, if you can multitask, you're better than I, Carl. You're better than I. See, as the green flag flies, these guys are back at it. Dave Hunt getting a good jump. Can he put it around Schroeder, Carl?
If you put these two on the track together, Dave Hunt on the low side just gonna attack, and that's exactly what he does.
Doesn't let a single thing slip there, Carl. He like you said, he's attacking. He's going right at it.
Absolutely. That's why I like Dave Hunt. You gotta appreciate just the skill, if you will, the tenacity of Dave Hunt.
Absolutely. We got a caution here. Let's see what happened. Uh-oh. The 07 around. Take another look here. Going up to the chopper. Chopper.
The 07 coming down there. The two coming in a little quick and a hop and a skip. He is back on all fours.
Absolutely. A little whoopsie. These guys pushing forward. Dave Hunt out in the front still. Scott Schroeder making that fall back into sixth place here. He's got plenty of time to get a feel for this track and push forward in the feature event tonight. We got Chummy sitting in second in that 04. Daniel Stevens in third. Chuck Knob in fourth. Christopher Hendrickson sitting in fifth, and in sixth, 07, 74, 47, 740 of Scott Schroeder. Let's see what they got as they still got a couple to go before we fire back. Looks like they're about to fire back this time by. There goes the pace car. The green flag gonna fly. It's lap 6 at 12 now. We'll knock it off. It'll come back to green lap 7. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Lap 7 underway. Carly's getting them.
Frankie saying that Scott is the magnet, while Taylor is the football.
Absolutely. Hey, it's been that way here lately. Dave Hunt doing a great job holding out in front, keeping steady. You see these guys doing a little battle here as Chummy trying to hold off Daniel Stevens here. Daniel in the 57. Getting under Chummy in the 04 now. These guys pushing forward. Can 04 of Chummy catch back to the backside of the 57 there? Someone pounding the wall. Chuckles, that ain't going to move, buddy. He tried to move it back there, but couldn't get it done. The 57 getting a little loosey-goosey on the exit of the turn there. He keeps it steady, keeps it still. Chummy trying to do everything he can to get around Daniel here. Can he get him? Does he have the gusto in this modified here to get it around? It's PAC Contractors Modified Madness. If you're in that North Carolina area, you need a little work done on the house, around the house, give them a call. PAC Contractors. Chummy down to the low side of that 57 here with 2 to go. Giving it everything he's got. Feeding to the beans, buttering the biscuit, burning the bacon. Oh, the 57 in the wall. He's a flipping. He's a skipping. He's a jumping. He's a thumping. Look at him here as the ButtKicker Gamer 2 white flag is out. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Dave Hunt collects the win here in this one. Second place belongs to Chummy, baby. Chummy getting it done. Just a couple days out of surgery. He's good to go. Got to give that man credit there. Chuck Knob limping across in third. Dan Stevens fourth. Christopher Hendrickson and Scott Schroeder round out the field. These guys are going to have to watch that throttle as they exit the turns here tonight. It's going to be tough. We got a hot one here today. They're gridding up Stafford Motor Speedway, baby. Here we come. And here we go. These guys about to fire off and have some fun. Stafford Motor Speedway, PAC Contractors Modified Madness. 80 laps coming your way. Let's see how well they get it done.
Green.
Green flag flies, and we are underway here with the feature event here tonight. 80 laps coming your way, taking Daniel, Chris Downing. Get a jump off to the start here on the low side there. You see Daniel gonna drop on down. He's got the 53 up to the top side of the 46 here. Chris Downing to the low in the green. Taylor in the 53 in that black and blue. You see Tim Trowbridge in the 74 making his way up here as well. It's going to be a good one here early. They're proving that one. Some solid short track drivers especially in these touring cars. Modified. Taylor jumping from second to fourth on that that start. Great job there. Dave coming up through here, Carl. What do you think? Does Dave have what it takes here today?
He looked very fast in the heat, but not sure he's going to be able to catch these guys in the top 4, as those guys here, just another level.
Another level's an understatement there, as these guys know how to run these modifieds, no doubt about it. 53 of Gentry. Wesson trying to catch him. Doing everything he can. Dano taking this dominance, the Dano dominance, if you will, and putting forward into tonight's race here at Stafford. The Gent now looking around here. Can Gentry make his way out in front of the pack? He looks to close in on Tegan, as we are just about 10 laps into this one already here at Stafford. Tire road to, oh, he's already tossed out the chain. Taylor's just holding and moving the wheel. Downing playing a little peekaboo. See, as Tegan goes up to that top side just a hair, the 53. Able to reel him in just a little bit. Meanwhile, the 74 able to work his way around Chris Downing there in the 46. See the gap as Taylor able to close in here on the entrance of the turns. But again, these guys really playing a little bit of yo-yo, if you will. We all need to know, Melissa, is it Taylor or is it Wesson? Wesson had a good run last week. As the 53 car looks like he is ready to make a move, the 74, he's right back on the 53 of Taylor Gentry, letting him know, hey, I'm there, I'm here. You better be careful. Oh, baby, the 53 throwing it into that turn. Doing a little dirt track action on the exit there. And now the 74 puts himself into second place here. Timothy Trowbridge around Taylor Gentry. The 46 and Chris Downing looks to follow suit here. He's going to go to the low side of the 53 now. See if he can't take him on the turn. It looks like he is going to be able to get to the inside and make it happen. Taylor Gentry going from second to fourth. Taylor kicked Wesson out, and look what happened. Look at him go here. These guys are doing a great job tonight. A tougher track to really get a hold of. We're watching Brad Haldane in that fifth spot now as Carl's man Dave Hunt tries to reel him in. Trowbridge trying to close it up between himself and the 31 of Tegan. Old Sweet Tea Sweet T out in front. Can he hold off the 74 as Tim goes to the low side? They'll cross the line this coming time. It'll be lap 20 of 80, a quarter of the way through this, just like that. Poof! And the 74 finds himself on top of the board. Solid run here. Can the 74 now run off into the sunset with a little bit of clean air? Look at it there. There's that. Whoa, baby! Dance with the hands, dance with the hands. What? Dance with the hands, dance with the hands. The 57 of Dan Stevens sitting up to the top side here. These guys going to make their way around. Do they keep it safe? Do they keep it steady? The 57 into the wall, just a hair. The 46 about gets another kiss. Taylor Gentry going to drop to the low side now, and the 57 is clear of the leaders for now. At least he can take a breath. Whew, is what you say when those guys get by. Gets a little stressful. Gets a little intimidating at times as the 74 still pushing forward here out in front of the 31. Chummy doing a great job here, holding steady in the 04. At this point, Chummy doing a little rehab after that surgery. He just needs to get that shoulder feeling good again. That's what he's going to try to just take some laps here today, get comfortable, get smooth. As you see, oh, Lemonade. Oh, Chuck! There's a white knuckle event if I've ever seen one, as the 46 of Chris Downing. He likes to put himself in sticky situations. The 46. He is the bearer of his own luck. I'm going to start saying that because, man, just give him a second, Downing. Whoa it up. Neil or Gyla, if you're watching, how patient would you say this guy was when he was growing up? My answer is probably not very. I'm not saying anything bad there, but my goodness. They're catching some lap traffic here. See if it plays a role at all. Inside the vehicle, Sweet T as he follows the 74 as they catch Mr. Hendrickson. Coming around to lap 29 here. Doing everything they can to keep it steady as they work their way around the two there. Now Christopher Hendrickson has to hold off these other two coming up behind him. He's still got some time though. She says not really patient at all, honestly. They make their way around the two machine here. Tegan still trying to reel in that 74. Two different shades of pink. Pink is my favorite color. Oh, and pink 'cause it's under the lights. Yeah, pink, it's Stafford at night. think everything is going to be alright. Alright. As they're staying green. Trowbridge, Daniel pushing forward here. Sometimes I feel like I knock him out of the park. That was a pretty good one. They're working their way around Chummy now. Tegan going high. He's going to dip down low now to the low side of the 04. The 31 goes. He's clear. They head on there, the 04, trying to get a little bit of that draft. You share a little bit of that draft? You come off a little bit of that draft? There's the 57 again. First time here on the track, you can tell this is not an easy track to conquer. Low banking, short track. Uh-oh.
Yellow.
We got a caution as Taylor Gentry meets the 57. Let's see what happened here. Off the wall, he slows up. He says, I was up really high. You were. I will give you credit there. But unfortunately, you were about 30 miles per hour, a little slow. Whoopsie. Halfway through this one, we got our first caution of the feature. The 74, the 31, the 46. They all find their way into the pits. All right, you're out of the pits. I can talk now. The 46 making a bold move under some lap traffic at one point. You and your, let me try to get this out again. Let me reel it back in, okay? Your mother and myself were talking here, and I've come to the conclusion, and she's agreeing with me, that when you were growing up, you didn't have much patience, and that's kind of falling through into your adulthood here. Would you agree with that?
Most likely, yeah.
He says most likely. Yep, absolutely. The 46. How's that track feeling today? It looked like a pretty good run in that first half of the race, and we got an exciting second half to look forward to.
Yeah, it looks like that. Looks that way. The track's a little slick, a little loose, but I think that's the way most of us like it.
A little dirt track action here on the asphalt action with Stafford. Downing here. Good luck, sir.
Do it for Dale.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say do it for your guy. Do it for Brady, as Downing says. You know, let me tell you something. That, you know, all you guys that think Tom Brady was the GOAT, hey, that's fine. You think what you think. Dale Earnhardt, he's got 7 champs, and he also got a Daytona 500. Does Brady have a Daytona 500? No, he does not. These guys are lining up. They're ready to fire off and have some fun. Tegan Daigneault, Timothy Trowbridge going to get us started from the front of this one. As Brad Haldane and Chris Downing right back in that second row. We'll see if Taylor Gentry is is clean. He looks like he's good to go, so maybe a fast repair in this one, and we're set. Green flag flies. We are back underway with the action here. '74 gets away in front of that 31 machine. The 46 now pushing. Taylor as well back, giving Brad Haldane everything he's got. These two go at it. Taylor down to the low side, gonna get around that 39 machine. He's down under. He goes through, pass down under. See what they got here is Daniel looking to the low side of the 74. They make contact. The 74 around. Oh, he's making it into everybody. Whoopsie. Let's see what happened there. Take it back here. Watch this 74 and the 31 here. As Tim Trowbridge up on that top side in front. Tegan looks to go down. Do they make contact, or we got a little bit of net code on that one? There you see the roll bars just barely making it, and enough to send that 74 around. The 46 gets some of them. The 39 gets a little bit, and we are back under caution here. It is lap 49 of 80. He goes to pass down under.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag flies back out in the air. Downing to the low side here as Taylor elects to take the top. Peekaboo, I see you. Or maybe you don't, because he's disappearing. Playing a little David Copperfield act there. The 46 of Harry Houdini. See if he can keep it going. 53 of Gentry, the football. He's out there, whether it be Taylor or Wesson. We don't know. It's like Batman. We don't know his true identity behind the 53. He's pushing, though. See what these guys got. As it promises to be a solid finish here. Oh, got some guys getting into it back near the rear. Daniel and Dave into it. They keep it rolling, keep it steady. The 53 out ahead. But will he stay high at the speed he needs to is the question, as the 57 is looking at the leaders in the mirror again. As they work their way around here, see what they got for lap traffic of Dan Stevens, the 57. He's up, he's out of the way, he's clear. They keep it going. Trowbridge going to meet up here with him shortly, going down to the low side. He's good.
Yellow flag is out.
Got a caution. Let's see what happened here. Watch the 77 here. Into the wall in front of Tegan. Tegan with nowhere to go. Russell saying ride him hard. He wants the 53 tested for steroids. 53's coming in for a steroid test. Random drug screen after this one. Taylor's going to take the top side. We got 2 to go here before firing back underway with the green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back out in the air. The 53 to the top side over the 46. Let's see if he can take him to the house. Take him to the house. What? 53, the 46. These guys side by side. Daniel getting that fast repair there. Not a fresh repair. I guess it could be a fresh repair as well. He gets that fast repair, and these top four are fighting back at it. Downing getting a little loosey-goosey on the exit. They keep it going as Gentry falling back into fourth spot here on that restart. Taking up to second. Downing puts himself into the lead now. Let's see if the old tap dancing queen can hold on to it for the remainder of these 13 laps when they hit the line. Chris Downing still pushing. Taking Daniel and Tim Trowbridge here side by side. Oh, the 74 doing the dance with his hands. Dance with his hands. What? He saves it. What a move. What a move. Baby, don't wreck it. Don't wreck it today. What a move. Sweet Tea trying to make it back through the field here. Doing everything he can with it. As the 74 stuck in the middle name. All he wants to do is win. He's pushing up to Downing. And if he passes him, you know he'll be frowning. He's got Chris to the front of him. Sweet Tea is behind. Here it goes. Timmy Trowbridge in the 74. Looking low. Makes contact. And the top three probably got a little damage. Taking a look back at this one. He got excited with my singing there. You see him catch Downing. He then goes to the low side and see ya. Oh, by the way, hey, Tegan. How's it going? 74. He's having a rough couple of days. Downing says, hey. It's lap 73 of 80. And the tempers are heating up like it's Hades. I can keep doing this. I keep doing it. That was a dirty move by Chris Russell. I completely agree. He shouldn't have came back and hit him. We'll talk to Downing after this one about that. I know, I was joking. I give the 46 a hard time. I'm like the buddy of his in high school. I didn't know him in high school, but like the buddy of his in high school that just goes up and pretty much just, kicks him in between the legs just to laugh. That's me. Downing elects to take the top this time. Going to give Taylor the low side, down low. We're going to see how Taylor can load on into this one. Frankie, does Taylor or Wesson have what it takes to get around the 46 machine? As they will have 3 laps to go here at the end. And we have heard Trowbridge say many of times here in his victories in these machines, the low side benefits on these green-white checkered finishes. We'll see if, in fact, that is the case here tonight as these guys get ready to take the green flag back in action. ECRS PAC Contractors Modified Madness presented to you by R.E. Hinkley Oil and Company, Chummy Motorsports. Here on CWTV, we are underway. 3 laps here to go. The 53, the 46, they are by each other side by side. Watching there, we got a car off. Should keep it green as it was just one car down to the infield. The 46 is out in front with 2 to go at the line. 2 to go at the line. Downing out in front. Can the 53 of Taylor make it out and back to the lead here with the white flag in the air? ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Let's see if Taylor Gentry in the 53 machine has what it takes at the end. And the 46, the tap dancing queen, tap dances on into victory lane here tonight. He takes it, the 53 of Taylor Gentry taking second. And none other than Brad Haldane in third place here tonight. Let's chat to the top 3. We'll see what they got to say about it. Come on, are you serious? Are you serious? Downing trying to do a donut. About throws the motor out. Brad Haldane, how is it going, sir?
Good. I really wasn't expecting to be in this position at the end of the race.
Hey, it was a race of attrition here today. You had yourself in the top 5. It seemed like most of the race, so you just put yourself in the position there, and you were able to pull it off. Am I right?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it went. For the first, 40 or so laps, it was just kind of cruising around in 5th. Nobody in front of me, nobody behind me. And, I was just putting it there. We had that one caution, went in, took some tires, and, cautions breed cautions, and I was able to just kind of keep a hold of it and finally stay on these these fast guys' tails and stay there.
The track looked a little warm today, a little hot, a little slick. Am I right?
It was. It was pretty slick. Going into the corners, the car just wanted to come around and whatnot. But with the track being 99 degrees, it's kind of what's going to happen.
I'm sure you took some tips from the Great Dane, your father there, on how to get around. And I had to throw it out there. No, what a great run from the Great Dane here. The 39 machine, Brad Haldane, puts it onto the podium here in a solid bit of momentum. You move into the Supers next week. How does that kind of play in factor after a good run in the modifies? Does the momentum kind of carry, or is it all kind of different being a different vehicle?
Yeah, it's different being a different vehicle. With the Supers being a lot faster of a vehicle and a handle, I find a little bit better to my driving style. It goes in. I find these cars are fun to drive, but they are challenging.
Absolutely. You know, you come from dirt, though, that throttle control is key, especially in these two styles of racing. So maybe a little a heads up there.
Yeah, it's a good piece of advice.
Absolutely. The 39, congrats to you on getting it done here. Who do you want to thank for making it all happen?
Oh, I'd like to thank Tomlinson Engineering and Design, who helps me out with all my wraps and paints. Imperial Motorsports, it gives me the chance to actually drive these cars. BWSPORTS for all the fantastic content you guys put on and support you guys give me. The France Performance for the wonderful engine underneath the hood of this modified. Purelator for giving me the money to do it. And most of all, you for putting on this great show that we have.
Well, thank you very much, sir, and congrats to you on getting that third place finish here tonight.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And let's see what they got going forward here. We'll talk to the other fellas. Where we at? Taylor Gentry, the gent, the man of the hour, the 53 machine. What a solid run here today. I'm going to put the 46 into the Tech 10 after this one because something just, it smells like the ocean. It just smells like the ocean today. So 46 is going to Tech. The 53, what a solid run. Just not enough there at the end, but run us through your race here today.
Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty solid night. I had a little bump up about mid-race and, you know, kind of, I guess I had to take a couple woosah moments to, you know, calm back down.
He
but
stayed high, Taylor. He stayed high, but just unfortunately, it was about 40 miles per hour slower than what you thought.
Yeah, exactly. I was on the throttle, and all of a sudden, I see a wall. I'm like, uh-oh. But, you know, other than that, it, you know, went in, done a fast repair, which thankfully we had, and just kind of picked my way back up to the front. And I hated to see what happened between Timmy and Chris and Tegan, because I really think those three were going to be the ones to beat, and I was just kind of riding at the right place at the right time. But good job to Chris and Brad as well, but everybody in the race tonight.
I can't take it away from you. Usually I would try to take it away from you, but I'll say that the four that you mentioned right there between yourself, Chris, Tegan, and Tim, it seemed like for the entire race until the accidents in the end that you four were just kind of on a different level here tonight. And what was it about this track? Was it just the familiarity with these cars? Was it the track? A little bit of both?
I think it's a little bit of both. Before we got into the league and stuff, I always ran the officials, and you know, I'd run a week solid of these things. And this track is a little bit different, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say we were in a different area, like an area code or anything like that, but we just, you know, I guess we felt the cars a little bit better tonight. But you know, every track's different.
So everybody wants to know that's watching right now is this is the second week, I do believe, in a row now that you find yourself on the podium, and it's kind of like Batman. We've never seen Taylor and Wesson and the rig in the same picture. So we don't know if it's Wesson, we don't know if it's Taylor. Either way, they're doing a great job in that Gentry house. Congrats to you on getting it done here today in second place. Taylor, who do you want to thank for making it all work?
Well, I mean, first of all, I got to thank PAC Construction, Timberlake Residential Designs. I mean, they sponsor me, a few others in the series, which you can't thank those guys enough. DreamWorks Motorsports, Checkers and Wreckers, BWSPORTS 1. You, of course, you, Shawn, and everybody with ECRS, all the admins, all the drivers. They make everything possible.
Great run. Thank you so much for the kind words as well. And we look forward to seeing you push into next week in the super late.
Yes, sir. That's it.
And that is our show here today. We ain't got nobody else to talk to, nobody else to say anything to. Is we don't interview people that can't do donuts without smacking the wall here at CWTV, do we, Downing?
Oh man, that thing hooked way more than I thought it was gonna.
I would say so, because I think 3 people mic'd up. It's like, hey, you want me to show you how to do that there, bud?
Well, this track isn't wide enough. I didn't want to go in the grass.
I got it all on camera. That's all we need to do to talk to the 46. He won. He spun it right into the wall and just about blew the motor doing it. Man, what a great run. Are you still tasting your heart a little bit? Because I'm sure it was in your throat when Tim got to the low side of you there.
Was there a low side left? I thought I was already on the apron.
There was. You were a little higher. You opened the door. Like, you know when you got kids. You know when the kids are playing around, they think they're going to scare you, and they crack the door just a hair, just enough so you know they're there. That's about the room that you gave on the low side. And Tim, he was one of those kids peeking in. I wonder what Dad's doing.
That was more like the Kool-Aid man busting through the door.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know what. I mean, me and Tim race each other quite often, and I'm sure that was just a mistake on his part. I know he wouldn't do that on purpose, but I'll have to talk to him and find out what happened there. But other than that, that was a fun race. It was fun racing with Taylor there at the end. I thought he was going to get me, but high side prevailed on the restart, I guess.
You guys just kind of checked out there at the, I was going to say the end, but really throughout that entire race, the top 4 between yourself, Tim, Taylor, and Tegan were really on another level here tonight. I asked Taylor, he was humble. I want your honest answer. What was it about this track here tonight that you 4 were just kind of taking off and really able to push there?
Probably mostly just driving style, I would say, because this track race is a little different. It was like you would almost have to throw it into the corner and kind of hope it sticks, to really get a good time down. And then it was really touchy off the corner. So, I mean, it was just a driver's, if you're not comfortable with a loose feeling car, you probably wouldn't like racing on this track with these cars.
You say that, and we saw a few times, I shouldn't say very few times, a few times out there where you guys were doing, as I like to call, the dance with the hands, and there's no way with, I think, Tim, I got it just looking down the line, and I'm sure you were doing it at some point too, but I have never seen so much dancing. That was sawing at some points, and how you guys were able to catch that, just absolutely unreal. Congrats to you and the win there, the dancing queen, the tap dancing queen, I should say. The 46 of Chris Downing getting it done. Who do you want to thank for making it all happen here tonight?
Oh, gotta thank you for doing everything you do with the broadcast and bringing us to the people, and gotta thank Taylor and Tegan and all the guys that get these races rolling, and got a couple sponsors, Bill's Towing and BWSPORTS One, Checkers and Wreckers, Harman Designs, PAC Contractors, Hinkley Oil. We couldn't do this if it wasn't for all the help that all of them give us different drivers at different levels. So but yeah, do it for Dale. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, absolutely. Do it for Dale. I hear you. Congrats again on a fantastic win. Hey, Downing, I think you got the title or the championship points lead right now.
I had it last week, actually.
I know, yes, but I was just making sure because you made sure I knew about that last week. So after stepping over it the week before. So congrats again on a fantastic run. That's all we got for you guys tonight on CWTV. Until tomorrow. Guess what happens tomorrow, Chris?
Oh, you're racing Daytona.
No, correction. I am not. The NSRL is racing Daytona. They are back. It's time for the NSRL. Downing, you're not feeling sick, are you?
No, not at all.
All right. I didn't know if you were going to hop in on a Wednesday, That's at lovely
No.
noon time. So when you're out at work taking your lunch, I know Downing, he'll be tuning in. Hopefully you guys can as well. We'll see you at noon tomorrow. Until then, Downing, why don't you say goodbye?
Do it for Dale.